Catherine Kamau, famously known as Kate actress, has revealed the new path that she intends to take in the film-making industry. This is amidst her tour in the United States after an invitation extended to her cordially by the US ambassador to Kenya, Meg Whitman. However, this tour has sparked a lot of reactions, different reactions from Kenyans, and before we look at what she will be venturing into, I'd like us to take a look at the reactions that Kenyans have been having towards her attending this state visit. So as we know by now, the president of Kenya, William Ruto, along with his family and his delegation, along with comedian Butita, have been on a state visit in the US. Another individual who has been part of this has been Kate actress, who clarified, however, that her invitation was not through the president, Kamaya Butita, but through the US ambassador to Kenya, Meg Whitman. Now, Kate actress has been doing the due diligence of updating her fans on her social media platforms on how her trip in the US has been going. Recently, she uploaded photos of herself with the president, and some Kenyans were not happy. A netizen commented on her post, "Continue enjoying taxpayers' monies. It's sweet as it shortly sits. Next stop should be Maka." Kate actress boldly responded, "Your thinking is so limited, woye. Some of us don't need government funds to thrive. This trip is fully self-sponsored. This is me investing in my brand and minding my business. You should try it. Good night." Kate actress's bold response, however, only served to ignite some Kenyans. When this post was made on BNN Basic, which you can completely join if you would like to stay updated around the clock with everything that's going on in the country. It's completely free. The link is right in the description below. So as I was saying, when this post was posted on BNN, many netizens went ahead and dropped a poop emoji right there, which showed their dissatisfaction in her response. And when I went to the comment section, many people were like, "What do you mean self-sponsored?" Now let me know what you think in the comment section. Do you think that when she says self-sponsored, she is saying the truth? Even though not everyone was happy with Kate actress's response, maybe it is true that indeed her trip to the US was self-sponsored. Why am I saying this? Now, the netizen commented and said, "Continue eating taxpayers' money." So people have been angered or not fully supportive of President Ruto's state visit to the US because people feel that he has used a lot of taxpayers' money to facilitate this trip. And these feelings were further fueled by the news that the president had chartered a Boeing 737-700 private jet, which was allegedly hired for about 200 million Kenyan shillings. And that is when people started saying taxpayers' money. The president has used a lot of the taxpayers' money to facilitate this trip. Now, in that light, Kate actress may have not traveled together with President Ruto's entourage. It was President Ruto and his entourage that probably used the private jets. However, Kate actress was spotted before going to the US at JKIA. By who? By me. However, I may not have the video to show you that, but I did spot this on her Instagram stories. So if she was at JKIA, then that might mean that indeed she did sponsor her trip and did not really use the costly private jet that was hired by the president using the taxpayers' money. But then what about all the fine dining that she is doing along with all the other people that are taking part in this state visit and all the traveling that they are doing in the US, going from one point to another? And where she is staying, I mean, is she the one still sponsoring all this, or all this is being sponsored by the same pocket that is sponsoring everyone else who is partaking in this state visit? Whether or not she is sponsoring herself, though, I feel like Kenyans are taking out their anger on her when it shouldn't really be her. We know that the people who are using taxpayers' money, it's not really Kate actress, it's the leaders who should be held accountable. And for Kate actress to be here, really, she has earned this sport. She is one of the most renowned Kenyan actresses. When you think of the film industry in Kenya, obviously Catherine Kamau comes to mind. I feel she has earned the spot, and if the US ambassador to Kenya felt that she was the one she wanted to invite, then Kate actress deserved this, and so did Butita. We don't have to make them feel guilty for being part of this just because our leaders have been using taxpayers' money to sponsor their trips abroad. So what will Kate actress be jumping into next? She will be getting into the production side of the film industry. She said, and I quote, "I am transitioning into producing. I believe I have earned enough equity over the years to kick off this new endeavor. However, I am grateful for the opportunities such as this to network for resources and mentorship. Asante sana at US Embassy Kenya for the invite." Well, I can't wait to see the films that she will be producing. I'm definitely happy for her. I know you are too. You can drop some love in the comment section, and then always keep it here on BNN, where we give you all the updates on your favorite celebrities.